Hi everyone. I want to talk about a subject that maybe we don't talk about um in our truth community. Is marriage, the marriage contract, right? When you fall in love with somebody, it's about uh, you go through a third party, right? You go through the court system and it goes to like in a relationship, when you're not married, you just say, I don't want to be with you because you cheated on me or because of whatever. But when you're part of when you be when you sign a contract, right? It's a business contract, so to speak. Like you uh, you know you can't, it's not like a breakup thing. You have to divorce, right? You have to go through the court system, through the whole divorce system of of how you have to break up, and then it costs so much money to divorce. Because then, the other thing is, that I want to say is, the other thing is, like, you have to like, when you have children involved in the relationship, the marriage contract that you have, those kids suffer because their parents are getting a divorce. You know, and they go on with their life thinking that, that their marriage is divorced and everything, and then, like, it's a traumatizing experience to see that um that their parents are breaking up. But I guess, the point I'm trying to make is, like, I'm not married. I've never been married, right? Uh, and, but at the same time, I've seen people get married with, you know, and it's like, at the same, like, if I have a girlfriend, right? If I have a girlfriend, I would not sign a piece of paper, a contract, uh, because I would not sign anything unless I order something or something like that, uh, which I never do anyway. But uh, like, like love, like when you love somebody, it's between two people, right? Um, but when you sign that marriage contract, it's through a third party, the court system. And how do you get out if the relationship goes wrong? How do you get out of it? You know what? You have to go to that third party, the court system. It's disgusting. I mean, I don't get it. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna get married. I might be able to get married through a church or something, but I'm not gonna sign a paper, a contract through the court system. You know. So I've been wanting to talk about it for a while. You know, and Yeah. So, and the other one was like when women get abused, right? When women get abused by men, how do you get away from that? You know, it's about self-esteem. What is your self-worth? Do you feel worthy of yourself? Run, run, run for your life. That's the way I think about it. I'm sorry, but that's the way I think about it. It's like, uh, yeah, women get abused so much, and they can be, but smart women actually they say, "I'm done, mm, get away from it," and they get away from the whole relationship, whatever the relationship is. Whatever it was worth when you were young, or whatever age that you became, like, say, I love you, or whatever. Um, so yeah, and like, now that I'm live, I want to talk about um, not just the marriage contract. Um, the marriage contract is, well, the other one is the birth certificate, right? The birth certificate, like when you're born into, you're owned by the state, whatever state you're in. And so when you're born into it, you have to comply with, how can you get a job? And I guess I'm getting ahead of myself, but the birth certificate, that means the state has ownership of you. You can't do anything without that birth certificate. You can't own anything. You can't do anything without it. Yeah, yeah. Well, I want to have a job. Here's my birth certificate. And then you have a job, and then they take taxes and everything from the government takes taxes from whatever you buy, whatever you work, however you work. So yeah, so it's kind of crazy, man. Um yeah. Yeah. Like, women that are abused, it's hard for them to get away from it because they feel trapped. Like, you know it's about low self-esteem. They feel like, I need him no matter what he does. If he hits me, or if he cheats on me, whatever, they stay with that person because they have low self-esteem. And you have to feel like you're worth something. I make mistakes all the time in my life. There's times in my life where I felt like I wasn't worth anything. And but women, women with marriage or boyfriends or whatever, they they don't know what to they don't know what to do. They don't know how to get out of it. And it's crazy, man. Just leave. You know what I say? Run. Run for your life. So oh gosh. It's hard to talk about this because I've been through it so many times. And you know, but whoever is out there listening or can women or even men, I have a lot of, not a lot, but I have a few subs on my channel that listen to me. Um, this is one of a new video that I'm making live because it's on my thoughts. Um, um, the marriage contract, uh, the court system, um, abuse and all that. It's like it's kind of connected in a way. Uh, and that's why I stay away from marriage. Uh, because I don't want to be a part of that whole marriage contract through a third party. What happens if something goes wrong, right? You can't just break up and say, "Oh, I'm done." You cheated on me or something. You have to go back to the court system and pay money to get divorced. It's That's why I don't believe in marriage. I mean, I don't believe in marriage in the way, the traditional way, through the court system. I believe in marriage maybe through a church or something, even though I'm not religious, you know. But if I love that woman, then I will do it through a church. That's it. Make it simple. But yeah. So women who are abused, leave. Run. Run for your life. Why don't women do that? That's amazing. To me, that's amazing how, like, for me, whenever I've been verbally abused, I run for my life. I don't fight. I'm not a fighter, right? So it's crazy how women can't do it, but they feel trapped maybe. So it's I don't know. I can't. I haven't, see, my hands are up like this because I can't help. You need to help yourself. So yeah. So the other, I guess, to close out my live is, even though I know I don't see anybody coming in, to close out my live is, hey, always remember, this place that we live in is not what we were told. We don't live on a spinning ball earth. We live, it's stationary. Water always finds its horizontal level. We don't live on a spinning ball. This whole heliocentric model is bullshit. So when you come to your common sense and you see it all day long, like when I travel to Chicago and I see the water, it's like, I don't see it bending. Water doesn't bend or conform to a ball unless it's ice. right? But then when the ice melts, uh, it goes back to its horizontal level. So I'm out. I mean, I'm starting to get mad about this, um, and I really shouldn't. But yeah, it's all these subjects that we um, get indoctrinated with. It's just crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna end the live. Thank you. Nobody joined, but hopefully you get whoever sub my channel. Uh, you can hear it, and then you can give me your comments, your opinion of what you think. If you think I'm wrong about something, then we can chat about it and let me know. So take care, all. Love you. Love you all. All right.